We're gonna be going crazy. Once again, I just want to thank all y'all for all my support. Thank y'all for following me. Thank you for tuning in to all of my streams, watching.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. LeBron James is out there with Cowboy, and it's Michael Jordan, and there's the monster, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. Now here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. To the paint, here's Chamberlain.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, that's blocked. Kicks it out to Lillard. This one for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
Here's Johnson. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Lillard, the pass to Johnson. They get it back. Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Here's Miracle Man. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Miracle Man's got 5 now.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And here they come. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Pippen.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. He's perfect from the line this time.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Now, here's Lillard. 4 on the clock. It's Pippen on the wing. Over James. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Chamberlain kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected. LeBron against Pippen. Outside Jordan. Pass to James. Here's the monster. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach, Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season. They can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season. So this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
A big group substitution here for the East. Barkley, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic comes in for Pippen. John Stockton, he's checked in for Johnson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Damian Lillard. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. O'Neal's checked in for the Monster. McGrady comes in for... LeBron. Hardaway's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Rose in for Miracle Man. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for the East. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the West. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And Barkley throws it down.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Doncic after Penny Hardaway's bucket. Passes it to Ewing. Here's Barkley, and it's denied.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now, here's Curry, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Pass to Ewing. Doncic dishes to Barkley. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
West All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Rose against Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Barkley with the dunk.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hardaway, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
No problems knocking that one down.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys, and for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Curry passes to Stockton. Over Hardaway. And that one hits back iron. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point game.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got John Stockton. Ewing is out there at Malone. Then it's Curry. And it's Barkley in at the 3. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Shot clock at 5. Stockton from outside.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And here are the East All-Stars, trailing here by 8. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Pippen's checked in for Ewing. And it's Johnson in for Stockton. Then for the West All-Stars, LeBron comes in for McGrady. And it's Jordan in for Hardaway. And Barkley throws it down hard.
Now that is All-Star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
Here's O'Neal. Barkley grabs the board. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the East. Lillard comes in for Curry. The West also making some changes. The Monsters checked in for Shaq. Tyler comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Miracle Man in for Derrick Rose.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Pippen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Chamberlain's checked in for the East. Hands on the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good on the bucket. Chamberlain got 6 points.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very different.
Are you kidding me?
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
The monster passes to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Lillard dishes to Johnson. And it's blocked. They get it back. Blocks it again. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Lillard. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West. All-Stars.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The East making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Doncic has got 5 now.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Here's the floater. It doesn't go for him. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Lillard from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Hardaway over Johnson. Hardaway, no good. Hardaway has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Johnson with it. Hardaway picks him up.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Johnson against Hardaway. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by the West. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they're running. All going up court.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the Western Conference showing off its all-star game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is ramped up to its highest level, that suits the West just fine. They got a roster that knows how to play the game with flair, and they've been... And that wraps up the...
half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Tracy McGrady. Hardaway is out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Duncan. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
That's a 2 from Lillard. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar. Duncan with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
They double-team Chamberlain. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. From the inbound, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Duncan right side. Outside Hardaway. Back to Duncan. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
A big group substitution here for the East. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain. Barkley comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. John Stockton, he's checked in for Magic Johnson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Lillard. The West also making some changes. Tyler, he's checked in for Duncan. LeBron comes in for McGrady. And it's Jordan in for Hardaway.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Ewing kicks to Curry. Outside Pippen. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 8 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Monsters checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 9 points. Barkley inside. Tyler on him. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's Barkley. That's good on the assist by Stockton. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And finished off by LeBron.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Here's Barkley, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Get it. hoop before the defense can get set.
And the East All-Stars call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 7.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The West All-Stars with the ball. And the dunk by Jordan.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Rose. Good D by Jordan.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the East with some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Barton. Johnson comes in for Stockton, and Lillard subbed in for Curry.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
That's tipped. Fast break, here they come. Here's Rose. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Rose has got his first bucket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
We've seen them...
Watch out now. And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Malone. Then for the West All-Stars, Shaq is checked in for the Monster. Garnett comes in for Tyler. Hardaway is subbed in for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by LeBron. Up the floor for the finish. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
The shot by Lillard wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're caught. Calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Rose, he's checked in for Miracle Man. That free throw good from Hardaway. And here are the East All-Stars now. To the inside, Lillard. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Rose. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Watching Hardaway take over games, love it. Remarkable scorer who can fill it up in bunches in a hurry.
Hardaway against Johnson. Duncan with the block. Right side Hardaway. No good from the low block. And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. From 15 feet away, Hardaway with the steal. Rose with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. Miracle Man, he's checked in for the West. And he makes both free throws. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the East All-Stars call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The West All-Stars making a switch. Here. Jordan's checked in. Johnson kicks to Lillard. And they're on the break. Here's McGrady. Yep, it counts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Ewing's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Barkley comes in for Johnson. And Stockton subbed in for Damian Lillard. Tipped away. And here we go. Here's Miracle Man. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Chamberlain, the pass to Stockton. Down low. Here's Barkley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropping.
Now the pass to Ewing. Duncan with the block, and he recovers it. That one drops for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Stockton dishes to Ewing, and he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ewing's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Barkley, no good. Here's McGrady. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Three-pointer from Stockton. Frames the three-pointer. Stockton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Miracle Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get John Stockton.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for the East. Malone's checked in for Chamberlain. Luka Doncic comes in for Barkley. Johnson, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Curry subbed in for Stockton. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the West. Hardaway comes in for McGrady.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
Here are the East All-Stars, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And an intentional foul right there.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. To the inside, stolen by Ewing. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And Jordan has it in the corner. And the dunk by Jordan.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The free throw drops for Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. 1:04 left in the fourth. Malone comes with the double team. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. That free throw good from Doncic.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
And the West All-Stars with possession, and Curry pulls it down. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Malone, and it's off the back rim, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Hardaway. Oh!
My goodness.
and just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. The Monsters checked in for Duncan. Tyler comes in for Kevin Garnett. And James subbed in for Michael Jordan. Off the inbound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Miracle Man, and the rejection by Curry. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all.